Man, that took forever.
Are you not feeling well?
No, not really. Feel a bit more stiff and two-dimensional than I usually do.
Well, in that case, perhaps you should try one of these places.
What the hey? Couldn't hurt.
Certainly better than hearing you whine some more about it.
Whoa. This is incredible. I feel like a new man. Thank you, nationalized medicine. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. And here we are in the Great White North, Canada. Now, as you are no doubt aware, Canada is no stranger to sovereign citizens.
I'm not operating commercially. You guys have my fee schedule.
Has Canada's dissolved? Canada's dissolved?
Now I got a $600 stunting ticket for arguing because he thought I was calling him. Well, now I am calling. Now
I am putting him out, Canada.
You can blow up all of the legislature buildings in Canada. Starships and star systems.
I don't consent. You do what you gotta do. I don't consent. Get your head out of my car. Get out of my car. Get out of my car. It's on video.
open my door. No, please break in my window.
Today we're going to take a look at a sovereign citizen causing trouble at an airport. Now this video is actually quite old. It's from a couple years ago during the pandemic. Now why would I choose an old video? Well, let's just say this one had a little more to offer.
That's cool. You can have law all day. Law doesn't trump someone's human rights. That's just a law. That's a man-made.
But for human rights would be like forbidding you to go.
Yeah, that's a violation of a human right. So people check this out. I could go across any border I want.
Yeah, sure you can. How about you try crossing the DMZ between North and South Korea?
I paid for the ticket, so we have. I'm not breaching this contract. The airport here, WestJet is breaching my contract because they should have put that on there when you booked the ticket. They should have. It's not on there.
Yeah, it is on the ticket. It's on the website.
It's not on there.
Do you want me to show you? I can show you on there.
Well, on where I booked my ticket is on third-party website.
It still explains to you.
Well, I mean.
You just check your requirements for your account.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm not taking no vaccine just to cross no border.
Then you'll be crossing no border.
It's not happening.
Your company should have told you that.
Well, they did tell me what I needed. I needed the swab. I got the swab. It was negative. What's the problem? Who am I harming? Who am I harming?
Asshole, major asshole.
Well, considering the fact that other countries that shared your mindset had considerably more fatal cases during the pandemic, I'd say that question answers itself. Anyways, after arguing back and forth with the airline for a while and causing a bit of a scene, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police then showed up. And before anyone asks, no, tragically they didn't show up looking like this, as fun as that would have been. The red uniforms and horses are more of a ceremonial thing these days.
Job and your immunity.
If I'm going to lose my job for following the rules,
say it again. Say it again.
Since you do not have your 2 vaccines, you will not be flying today.
Okay.
If you have no reason to be at the airport, we will be escorting you off the
and what's
airport.
my reason? You're not escorting me anyway. I know how to walk. But listen, man, don't demand nothing of me.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
Well, I demand you stop acting like an idiot. There, what you gonna do about it?
He has a gun.
Yeah.
That's what they call over here.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have nowhere to stay.
Well, that's
I'm not finna.
How are you
Well,
an adult?
it's the airport concern.
Are you an adult?
Are you an adult?
I'm figuring.
So
out
what
my
are you?
problem.
Why are you insinuating the disrespect? Is your camera on?
I don't have a camera.
Oh, okay. You don't have a camera. Well, can I speak to the FBI agent that's above you?
We don't have FBI.
Y'all have watch commanders?
We are the watch commander.
Nah, man. So you're the supervisor?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it at on here?
It says constable.
Yeah, that's not a supervisor.
No, I'm the supervisor tonight.
Who's your chief?
And if you're going to be yelling and causing...
Who's your chief? I'm not causing no disturbance.
Yes,
It's called
you are.
freedom of speech.
Gentlemen, we are fortunate. Why? He's an imbecile.
No doubt I'm going to be saying this more than once, but I might as well get started here and now. You're not in the United States. You're in Canada. There is no Constitution in Canada. No First Amendment in Canada. What they have is the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And free speech is laid out in Section 2 only because Section 1 literally states that all rights and freedoms are subject to reasonable limits under the law. So you're pretty much trying to invoke a right from a country you're currently not in via a document that you don't understand.
Yes,
So I don't have a free speech?
Look up the Canadian Code.
Oh, I got it. I got the charters. I got the charters.
Look up what causing disturbance means.
And look up what equal protection of the law means.
Where is that?
I have a right to freedom of speech, right? It's in article, I think it's section 1, and section 7 and section 15.
Of what?
Of y'all charter for human rights.
Yes.
So I'm glad you're starting to quote the law and you acting like an attorney. I don't believe you're an attorney, so why are you making legal determinations?
Yeah, but you're not an attorney. So why are you?
You're causing a problem.
What's the problem?
You're yelling at them.
Who's the injured party? Who's
They
injured?
have a reason
A
to be
crime.
here.
A crime involves
In
an
about
injured
2
party.
seconds, you're going to be arrested
For what?
for causing a disturbance.
For what?
Don't get up in my face.
Just have a seat, sir.
Can I get your card now? You made contact.
We'll give you all the-
I don't want to sit down.
Just
I
have a seat.
want to go where I got to go if I got to go out
It's
this
not gonna
property.
Be here.
State your name and your badge number. This gonna make the news.
No!
Spoiler alert, 2 years later, still hasn't made the news.
Yeah, you can make.
Your ancestors from Europe, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. They're not from Canada. They're not from Turtle Island.
I'm from here though.
Nah,
I'm born and raised here.
you were birthed here, but you're not from here.
You filthy, rotten, yellow son of a bitch!
Yeah, y'all not gonna intimidate me.
I'm not intimidating you. I'm talking.
I'm not finna sleep in the cold. That's what I'm not gonna do.
Shelters that you can go to.
Well, ain't we got a U.S. embassy?
I'm sorry? Embassy?
In there?
Here, no.
Then what's back there? Who worked for the U.S. back there?
Nobody's here from the U.S.
All right, when will they be back?
Not until the morning.
What time in the morning?
Probably about.
Because I don't have nowhere to go. I can sit here and not bother nobody, but I don't have nowhere to
You are
go.
bothering people.
Well, I
You're
could go
going
to
up
the
and
other
yelling
side. I
at
can
them.
get out of the front of their airline. I can go somewhere else and
But
sit
if
in the
you have
airport.
no reason to be
I
here.
do have a reason to be
No,
here.
you do not.
I'm
You
trying to
don't have
catch a flight, and I'm trying to speak to the people
But
that
you're
work
not-
for my border
you're
patrol.
not understanding. Until you have your vaccinations, you will not be taking a plane.
Sir, it doesn't matter.
Yes,
I
it
want
does
my
matter.
money back, though.
Well, that's something that you'll have to contact WestJet.
What is your people problem? Do you have empathy? Do you have a family?
I have empathy for people who are willing.
Well,
to listen and not be belligerent.
I've been listening.
No, you
And
haven't.
what
All
it
you've been doing is
man,
arguing.
listen, man. Can you get your watch commander here?
I am the watch commander tonight.
So you the highest that go up in this airport?
For now, yeah.
Oh, okay. So who comes in the morning? Who's higher than you? What's their name?
A corporal would be in the morning.
So you are just a sergeant or a lieutenant? Which one?
It says on the card.
Because it just say investigator. I don't have time for this, man.
I don't have time for
You
this
know, you
either. We
can't
have
just
other
put
things that we
people.
can be doing
And I
other
do
than somebody
too.
who
I do
wants
too.
to
I could
yell
be.
and
I could
cause
be
a
home.
disturbance.
I didn't cause a disturbance,
Yes, you
man.
are. If you're
I didn't
yelling at
cause.
somebody, that's
Listen,
causing a
man.
disturbance.
I'm a master mason, man.
And nobody cares for,
Okay, then go and lay some bricks?
I didn't cause. I don't care who you are.
That's
You
fine.
the
The
one
only difference-
disrespecting me. You keep using these epithets to disrespect me.
And the beauty thing is, with filming that, you know, you're just providing evidence for us.
Oh yeah. When I sue you.
You can sue me all you want, sir.
Yeah. You won't have immunity.
I'm following the law.
Man, you could call it whatever you want to. You could call it whatever you want to, bro. It's not following the law. When you violating my constitutional rights.
I'm not
That's why what you're doing is treason.
Are you serious?
Oh, please, by all means, explain how that one works.
Not treason?
It is treason.
How is this treason, sir?
Because you have an obligation to the United States.
I do not have an obligation
Yes, you
to the
do.
United States.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
So how are we able to cross the border?
That's between customs. It has nothing to do
And they work for who?
for the government.
And who do you work for?
I do not work for the same.
You don't work for the government?
I do work for the
You work for the same prime minister in Ottawa. You work for him?
Unfortunately, yes.
And you work for him? Okay, so you work for the government.
Yes.
So you have duties and obligations to follow when it comes to any civilian or citizen, whether they're Canadian or not. And I'm from Turtle Island.
Oh, a bullshit artist.
To be exact.
Okay.
We have 400 and some treaties with Canada, if you want to call it that, in the U.S. and British Columbia.
Follow laws.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
You do know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. You can't speak for me. But can I get your card, though? Because you made contact.
It will all be on the file for you.
Red 5507.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wait for the van to come back around, and I'll get dropped off on the outside.
Okay, that sounds great.
Y'all people ain't shit. Y'all a piece of shit. That's what y'all are.
You are the leading asshole in the state.
And yet, after all of your defiance and tough guy attitude, you're still leaving after they told you to. So, remind me again, of the two of you, which one ain't shit?
I don't even know why you work in this country.
I'm not sure why.
Go back to Europe.
Yep, I will be.
Soon.
Absolutely, sir. Thank you.
Piece of shit.
That's disgusting.
Well, that was certainly charming.
This is it!
Okay, thank you, sir, for this.
Hey, don't touch my phone. Don't touch. Why did you take my phone?
This is being seized for evidence.
I did not consent to give you my phone.
You don't need it.
I left your property. I'm waiting on my ride. I did not consent for you to steal my property.
No, he's just belligerent.
No, I'm not being belligerent. When I went in there, I was talking to the. When I went in there.
And that's where the video cuts off. I guess the takeaway from this is never mess with the Mounties, because in the end, they'll always get their more. Now, I've already said that sovereign citizens, Moors in particular, are often entertaining and hilarious, but at the same time, while they certainly don't tick me off to the same extent that a frauditor would, their particular brand of ignorance, arrogance, and just getting downright nasty can be hard to watch at times. One thing in particular that I take issue with them is how often they like to marginalize, be dismissive of, or just outright deny the nationality and sovereignty of anyone who's not them. I mean, this guy went to another country and had the gall to tell somebody who was born there, who is naturally from that country, who can and should be able to say as a matter of personal pride that they live in and serve that country, that somehow, on their sole fez-wearing authority, that they can't be from that country, that they aren't really. Sure, they were born there. Sure, they live and work there. But they're still immigrants, and therefore they're lesser people. And that's the thing that I have no tolerance for when it comes to Moorish sovereign citizens. Sure, they can be a laugh with how silly and ridiculous they talk. But what I can't abide is their entitlement and their profound, and sadly I have to say ironic, racist mentality. They think they could just take what they want from anyone without consequence, because they can just label everyone else as people beneath them who don't belong there. But, then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I always love to read them. Till next time.
What is that?
It's bagged milk.
Bagged milk?
Yeah, it's milk. In a bag.
What? Why? Why would anyone?
Dude, it's milk. In a bag.